So Hack 6-0 win against Concord, probably one of the most complete performances you can get.
Yeah, we said that if we catch it right, someone's going to get punished. Today was the day. A good all-round team performance. First half, we created loads of chances, and let's not forget that at 1-0, Raven made a great save, kept us in the game.
I think it's also making the fact that it could have been worse. That's the thing for Concord. With the second half, there was like a 10-minute period at the start of the second half that we just played some exceptional football.
No, we did. We played well today. We have been playing well all season, and it's a shame that the supporters can't come in. And I understand the supporters' frustration that the 2 games that we've lost have come down to penalties, and I totally understand their frustration. We didn't play bad against Chelmsford. In fact, we played very well. But it wasn't to be, but today was, and we've been practising a lot on certain things this week, and it's been good. I'm very, very pleased for the team, but overall for the squad, we just got to keep going.
And it's also good to see some more goal scorers. It wasn't just one man taking charge. It was all over the park today, wasn't it?
For sure. We talk about managing the game in different periods of it, and I think today we did that in abundance. We was in control. Whatever they threw at us, we sort of took it in our stride, and they're not a bad team. But I'll go back to that save that Raven made at 1-0, kept us in the game.
Yeah.
But fair play to our boys. Happy for Scotty Rendell. I know that he's a little bit frustrated because he's missed 2 penalties, and but with the experience and the knowledge that he's got, I just want him to do well for us, and I think he's, he leads our line well. And I was pleased for him, pleased for Justin. Pleased for everyone.
I'm sort of glad you pointed to Scott Rendell, because obviously in this sort of situation it's hard to pick out a player that played really well, but he was a man I think that no one deserved a goal more than him today.
No one deserved a goal more than him, but if you look at our 2 centre backs, they were awesome. I thought Rafe done well first half, come off injured. Hoyt is, Mr. Countable as always, steady. The 2 midfield players were good. Justin was outstanding today, and so was Juan Luque, but Scotty Rendell. But mainly, to keep a clean sheet for me was very important. We spoke about that. When are we going to do that? It's important that we manage the game right and try to do that. And when we went 1-0 up, we let them come straight back up the other end, and we put ourselves under pressure by not setting up right. But no, listen, thoroughly pleased, just happy. 3 more points for our team and our club. Hopefully the supporters that bought the game will get some good value.
And also, I think what's been very good to see, probably in comparison to last year, is that every time we've lost, we seem to come back rampantly. Look at Hemel, for example, scored 4 goals after losing at Wimborne, and then last week, one of Chelmsford today.
I mean, if Scotty Rendell scores a penalty against Wimborne, we win 3-1, don't we? We let them back in the game, they win in penalties. We take our 2 penalties last week, we win the game, but we've only lost because we haven't slotted them away. Our open play generally has been good. We've managed the game well. I think today was probably our most complete performance, but if we caught someone, someone was going to get it, and today it happened to be that day. That doesn't mean it's going to happen next week or the week after that, but we've got to stay firmly, put our feet on the ground and continue doing what we're doing, and hopefully build on what we've got. And I said to the boys, go and enjoy your weekend, get ready for next week, clean slate. We'll look at this, get it out of our system and start concentrating on Slough.
And you mentioned about Rafe Brown having to come off at half time. What was the issue with him?
Yeah, he was tight. He came off training during the week last week, and he had a fitness test. He declared himself fit before he actually did further damage, and he just got tight. I took him off. I made a decision. Good to see Noah back. So I didn't want to push it to the extent where he's going to do further damage, like or rip it or tear it or whatever. So we took him off, and it was the right thing to do. Took George off because George had a little niggly injury as well. So it was all, whoever came off today, there'd be no complaints, and whoever went on, boys that went on did really well. Charlie Seaman, great goal.
Yeah, and I was going to say as well, the fact that all 3 subs have come on, they were still making impacts in the game.
Yeah,
One just sort of just tightened things up. They were playing really well.
A lot of people have different theories. I believe that a certain amount of points are collected from togetherness within the team, in the changing room. Then you've got the way you play, the way you set up, you'll get team, and then you've got the individuals that will make things happen. So the togetherness in there at the moment is good. It's my job to keep their feet on the floor, firmly sort of focused on the job at hand and continue what we're doing.